guys, welcome back to Delusional Diaries Podcast. I'm Halley.
And I'm Jaz. I'm so happy. I'm glowing for multiple reasons. One, I went to Face Gym. We both went to Face Gym just now. And I literally, my phone's like beeping, beeping, beeping. I look down, Kevin's like, Travis and Taylor are engaged. I'm like, bullshit. I look, they're actually engaged. And I literally am like, Halley at Face Gym. So I can tell her that they're engaged.
I was like in my zen and you scared me. I thought something really bad happened.
Something beautiful.
No, that is crazy though.
I knew they were going to get married. I've done that for a while, but I just didn't know when they would get engaged, and I'm so excited for them.
I'm surprised they're doing everything so sudden. Like, I don't know, just the podcast, I thought like, okay, they're easy 6 months at least till they're engaged, just because I didn't think they'd like go so back to back with all that. Also, I'm shocked she did a whole collab post with him to announce it. Like, in my mind, if they ever got engaged, it was going to be like a paparazzi, like, oh, she's wearing a ring and everyone's speculating about it. And then she like maybe low-key says something and confirms it somehow. The collab post announcement was crazy.
What's crazier than the collab post is she doesn't even follow him.
Oh, really?
No, she doesn't follow anybody.
That's crazy.
So I wonder if that will change.
I'm also shocked she did a collab post. I guess she is like very millennial.
She collab posted like the podcast and stuff too.
I know, I guess. She like, I feel like that's such a millennial thing to do. Like do a collab post with your
she just
fiance.
like is like loving like having a boyfriend, not a fiance, and like loving like having a man, and just like she's just so into it.
Yeah, it is crazy. Obviously that like I want to know when it happened. I'm assuming like maybe over the weekend.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But so exciting. My first thought is, how do I get an invite to this wedding?
Okay.
It's not happening, but you know.
Do you think they're gonna have a big wedding?
I think she has a lot of friends.
I could see her just like not doing.
I think he has a lot of friends too. And I think like this relationship of hers, me being so parasocial, I'm like, is the first one where she's like, she wants to have like friends around. Like she went to like his cousin's wedding and shit. I think he wants to have friends there and she wants to have friends there. They personally told me that themselves.
Okay. I don't know. I could also see them like doing something more low key. And like I feel like we'll not know that it's happening or happened until it just happens one day.
I think we'll know after it's done, obviously.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's not like I don't think it's gonna be out there like, oh, they're gonna get married in 6 months or however long. Like
yeah, I think we'll know like once it's happening.
And I just can't even imagine like the security that would go into their wedding. Like to keep people away.
I'm available.
To be a security guard.
I'm like starting up a firm
be the
right
worst
now.
Security guard at that wedding.
Are you kidding?
You would just like not pay attention and like be watching what's happening.
No.
Yeah.
I would take it so seriously because I'd be like, if I can crush this, she'll use me again.
Okay, period.
And like I would think long term about it.
Okay. Real.
Yeah. But
Dang.
that was crazy news today.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That is crazy. What's today? Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday, yeah.
Not how I expected.
My days are so out of whack.
Yeah. Yeah, you were in
went to Auburn yesterday. Well, I got back from Auburn last night, but I was there for like 36 hours. Had a great little trip. Got some lemonade. I was there with VS Pink. They're doing a campus tour, so I was there.
I posted a screenshot of like our combo or whatever, and it said Auburn and your location at the top. Literally said Auburn, Alabama. The amount of messages I got from people like, you know that her location's on there. I'm like,
I wasn't posting.
She's posted that she's in Auburn 20 times. It says Auburn. I didn't give her hotel. Like,
people are so dramatic. Well, someone came up to me yesterday at the pop-up and they were like, I was so excited last night. I saw Hallie's story of your text and I saw that you were in Auburn. And then I saw this. I was like, she must be coming for this.
That's so funny. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I was giving away like top secret information here. No, period.
You definitely weren't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was super fun. And back today. And then tomorrow night I go to Mizzou. I did not realize Maddie went there. She was like, oh my gosh, I have so many recs. I'm like, why does this bitch have recs?
That's funny.
I like,
yeah, I guess I did know that.
There.
But I always forget that. Because, like, I don't know. She doesn't give Missouri.
No. Same vibe as, like, Jesse doesn't give me, like, an actual lawyer.
Yeah.
Like, the other day, he did, like, power of attorney for me. And I was like, he was, like, notarizing stuff. I'm like, that's crazy that, like, you're an adult. Like, and I have friends that can, like, do that for me.
Yeah. It's weird to think of, like, your guy friends or going out friends as, like, adults with jobs, like
responsibilities.
Yeah, like I'm like, wait, you have a job. That's really weird. Like I can't imagine you talking to somebody in a corporate sense.
We heard one of our guy friends on a work call like last year, and it was the most hilarious thing of all time.
Because he's like the opposite of somebody who I would even envision working. Like I don't know, like very crazy.
It was hilarious.
That's so funny though.
This morning I was texting my contractor because he's doing like wallpaper and stuff, and he was explaining to me like, oh, we can't do wallpaper in this area because of the bathrooms are getting remodeled, whatever. And I was like, oh, I need the wallpaper done ASAP because I need to film in my bedroom. And I said that to text. I sent that text to him and I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to think I'm like filming myself having sex.
Yeah, like a porn
And
star.
so I was like, no, I'm so sorry. I do social media and I had to explain. And I was like, I don't think he believes me. So I like kept like giving more and more details about my work.
That's so
I was
funny.
just like, I'm so embarrassed.
And now you're so in deep with this one.
Yeah. And now I'm like, he's going to probably be watching this podcast.
Yeah. That's
But-
really funny.
Yeah, deep into the remodel. Our cabinets get here this week. I'm so
Oh
excited.
my gosh, that's so
New
fun.
kitchen on the way.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
so exciting.
Also, I had no idea how much a fence costs.
Yeah, I'm still shocked. I mean, I got a fence installed, but it just like, I mean, it was a partial. So like whatever,
Yeah.
I just like didn't realize, yeah, that's how much.
I'm just being sticker shock is just crazy.
Yeah.
But we're
I
almost
also-
done.
I think that out there, like Long Island
Yeah.
area, just you get price gouged. Like if it would not cost that much in Wisconsin.
No.
But like they know they can charge that much out there. And it's like, what are you going to do?
100%. But I'm excited to be done with projects. I really am.
That's good.
Actually, I say that, but I think after I finish, I'm like, now what?
Yeah. No, you will
Yeah.
be like that, actually.
But, and then I'll find a new project, I'm sure, at some
I'm
point. Not
sure.
like immediately. I'm just saying at some point down the line, I'm sure I'll be having an itch to like switch things up.
Of course. Yeah. As we all do.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I've been on steroids for like a week. I'm having like really bad like hiccuping today. I can't even explain it. I need to like go get something. I don't know. It's like hurting my chest really bad. Just feels like a hiccup 24/7.
It's no fun.
Not fun. I'm okay though. Like not great. Still not good. But like better
Yeah.
probably. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I did ask my Etsy witch to make sure you're doing better this weekend.
Thanks. I would love that. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but
I think it will. My girl
hope-
Emily comes through for me.
Okay.
She has twice.
Yeah.
But guys, she messaged me. She's like, "You have like the longest paragraph. Like you've changed my life. Like I cannot thank you enough. Like I so appreciate you." Because I
Aw.
linked her, like saying how
Yeah.
how she made it not rain on my wedding day. Guys, she's made $80,000 from
That's
me
crazy.
linking her.
Honestly, that's amazing.
So I'm like, I feel like I really did change your life. in a
Yeah.
way.
You know what? You supported a woman's business.
I did. I love supporting women in business.
That's amazing.
hmm
That's a lot of spells to do.
It is, and she takes it so seriously, which I really respect her work ethic because
Mhm.
she will like turn her shop on and off because she's like, I can't handle this many spells. Like she takes it so seriously, which is like why I'm like, okay, maybe
I need to see a day in her life.
I would love to have her on the podcast.
I would love.
I think I can convince her
Okay.
after like what we've been through.
Yeah, where does she live? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know like personal information, but like I'll fly her out.
All right, Pierre, I would too.
Please, Emily. I would love that. People always ask me for the link to the witch. It's on my wedding highlight on Instagram. It's never gone away. It's always been there.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is new with you?
Nothing that crazy.
Okay.
Honestly. It's been actually really without like constant travel because like I've said
Yeah.
no. I had to say no to stuff, everything basically, because I've been down bad. It's like really weird because I'm like, oh, I have like a little bit of time today.
Yeah.
Whereas usually I'm like just catching up on every single thing, whatever. I'm sure that will start to flow back in very soon. But I've actually had nothing really that insane going on.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah.
We worked out. I worked out with Hallie.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Pilates.
Oh yeah.
hmm
I went to New York Pilates with you. Yeah.
Yep. And I also have been getting in my 10,000 steps. I am making a serious effort for a little bit before I try the lipo or the Ozempic. Just putting
Amazing.
that out there.
I love that. I've also been getting my 10,000 steps in, and yeah, I've been getting slowly back into working out because I did take a good amount of time off. Today I went to Fuse House for the first time in a while, a month at least.
Yeah.
Which was like one of the more harder workouts that I've done in a long time. I went to Soul Cycle this past weekend with Reed, but like literally, I gave it like such a low effort. Like I did not break a sweat.
Okay.
Normally I would be, but I was like, okay, just like transitioning back in. I wasn't like really feeling great, and I had to pee really bad the whole time. And then I
Ugh.
like realized where I locked myself in on the bike. I was like, fuck, I can't get up. Like I was like, there's no way to get out without it making everybody stop pedaling, and I just can't do that. So I just have to
No.
suck it up, and like I had to pee so bad the whole class.
It's so crazy. Some people just like don't have that kind of anxiety
What?
of like asking, like making people stop from their
Yeah,
bikes
yeah.
to like get out. Like they're just like, go do it.
But no, I'm telling you, this would have been like really like
But there's someone out there who won't
Maybe.
care.
I guess. But like I'm telling you, this was like really, really bad to the point like I couldn't have done it. And like normally would if I like really needed to pee that bad during a Pilates class, I would just get up. But this, like I'm telling you, because the bikes are so tight together, I would have literally be like, stop, sorry, excuse me, I have to get by you. Like it would have been so bad.
Yeah.
I also took Sam Wise class or whatever, which he's like Soul Cycle like royalty. Like he's like the top instructor.
Oh wow.
Everyone's like obsessed with him. His class is always full.
And what was your theme for your class? Did you have a theme?
There wasn't. No. It was just like the most like everyone in that class, Jazz, it was like a cult. Like everyone was so.
I think I want to be in a cult. I'm going to be honest.
I'm telling you, if you went to this guy's class, like you would enjoy this because it was like the vibes, everyone's vibes were so, except mine because I was like not great, but they were so high. It was like actually giving me anxiety. The amount of like, everyone's like, ah!
That's how I felt
like clapping.
In the Taylor Swift class in Miami.
Yeah, it was like that times a million. Like he's like, live for yourself, like yelling things, and everyone's just like, wow, like everyone's like whipping towels in the air. It's like 11 a.m. and he's like keeps screaming about how he got sober on this bike and like all of this, and I'm like, oh, period. Like he's being inspirational today. Like
I kind of miss being in like my Tony Robbins cult.
Okay,
that was like fun for me.
Okay, period.
I think I'm like meant to be in like a low key cult.
Okay, I'm not kidding.
I think genuinely, I just like love camaraderie.
Yeah,
I love like a group, like having a passion. I think that's also why I love being a Swiftie. Is like it's like just a group of people with like a common interest, just like being excited about something.
100%. That's what I think. I'm telling you, like if you went to the Soul Cycle class and he like came up to you and was like,
go.
"You're killing it,"
I would go sober.
I know you would like be so. No, you would just. It's not about sobriety. It's.
I can be convinced.
You probably could. He probably would convince you. I'm not kidding. He kind of looks like James Marsden too. He looks like.
You think everyone looks like James Marsden?
Okay, this is Halley. No, this. You guys, I got gaslit so bad. So I am walking home one day and I see James Marsden on the corner. I know it's James Marsden.
Supposedly.
No, I know it's James Marsden. I'm like, that is James Marsden. I'm walking. I tell Jazz, like, oh my God, I just saw James Marsden standing on the corner of our street.
I love James Marsden. So I run down my stairs onto our street. Not him.
She's like, that's not James Marsden. I'm like, but I saw him. And she's like, no, like that guy was not. And I'm like, you just saw a random guy in the same area and you're telling me it's not James Marsden, even though it was. They had me convinced that I was like the biggest fucking idiot.
Like
this guy looks nothing like James Marsden, whatever. The other day, Reed sends me a video from our upstairs apartment. He goes, James Marsden lives across the street from us. And it was literally a video of he took it in our apartment and James Marsden is standing on the street. Some girls were saying hi to him and then he walks up into his apartment. And I'm like, okay, so James Marsden is my next door neighbor directly across the street. And I did fucking see him a year ago.
Sent me a video, so I was like,
it was James
Marsden.
How did
we know he was there a year ago?
No, it was him. It was him. He owns his apartment. There's zero chance that he doesn't. Like he's not renting in New York City.
Maybe he has a lookalike.
No, that was James Marsden. And I saw him a year ago and he's our neighbor.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of cool. I'm like wondering if I'll run into him again. But yeah, anyway.
What is pale girl exposure therapy?
Okay, it's a good trend right now. First of all, I'm giving pale girl exposure therapy today. I'm very aware. I'm very pale and I'm not liking it. I'm getting a spray tan later tonight. Here's my thing. With all these like trends of like, oh, like I almost feel like we're rooting back into like, is this like controversial to say like conservatism a little bit? Like I feel like everyone's like ballet flats, like modest dresses.
Okay,
like
here's where I draw the line. We're keeping ballet flats.
I'm not saying you can't have ballet flats. I'm not saying you can't do any of these things. I think all of these things are fine. I just think it's almost a little interesting where I feel like for so long it was all about like bodycon, like dresses and all this. And now we're almost like dressing a little more modestly, like whatever. But with all of these, like stop bleaching your hair, this like bright ass blonde and go back to, you know, like your natural color or whatever. I can get behind all of those because I'm like, yeah, like objectively bleaching the shit out of your hair is bad for your hair. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, fine. So like all of those, like the natural nails, like everybody like stopping these crazy acrylics and like doing like a more healthy like Russian manicure. Is that even healthy for you? I don't fucking know. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at, every single one of these trends that people are doing in altering their appearance, I am living for. I think it's great. Like do whatever you want. The pale girl exposure therapy, I keep seeing this girl started it and she looks gorgeous. And like, she's, I think like a redhead. And she was like talking about how the original girl started it was like saying how, you know, she's been addicted to self-tan for so long and she has such pale skin and she's trying to like embrace whatever. And she showed a lot of examples of all these girls that, you know, are really, really pale and like strikingly gorge. And she was just trying to embrace pale skin. And I love that. Okay. And like, honestly, she looks amazing. But my thing is like, I know for a fact I look better with a little bit of a spray tan. Like I am 100%, like even with the bleach blonde, I kind of did think for a while, like, okay, you know, I look better with this. And now I can look back and be like, all right, I don't think I look as good with the like bright to my root bleach blonde. But the pale, I know I every time I get a spray tan, it's like once a week. My comments that day are so kind. They are like, you are glowing. You look beautiful. What changed? Did you get Botox? Like all of these questions. And it's like, no, I just got a spray tan. And like spray tan's just not hurting anybody. It's actually like good for you in my eyes because you're not tanning in the sun. I don't really tan in the sun at all. I just get a spray tan. So basically, moral of the story, I love all the girls doing this pale girl exposure therapy and they look amazing, but I will not be participating and I stand on that 10 toes down.
You've even got me into spray tan because I get my winter pale and I feel fat and I feel ugly.
You lose 15 pounds when you get a spray tan. It's scientifically
Yes.
proven.
I no longer want to KMS. I'm like, I look kind of good.
No, it is the best thing in the world and I love it. And I'm like, what's the harm? Like, I really don't understand if there's like no crazy chemicals in this spray tan or whatever, like what is it hurting to get a spray tan? I love the girls embracing it. And if you don't want to waste your money on like self-tan bottles or like whatever, but I think there's a way you can do it. And I won't be participating in pale girl exposure therapy, even though again, I will say the girl who was showing all the examples, like I was like, oh, she's right. Like she was showing some girls. She's like, look how basic they look with a spray tan, like whatever. And like, look how strikingly gorgeous they are with their like super pale skin. And I was like, it's so true. Like that girl does look really, really good pale. I just like, no, I'm not that person. Like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I look so fugly today. And I know it's because I need a spray tan tonight and I'm getting one.
I support that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you've gotten heavier into your spray tans minus your self-tan on yourself.
Honestly, I was doing a lot better with the self-tan on myself too. I really
recent time you did it, I will say, like, I was like, your hands look great.
I've done it a couple times. Honestly, not bad.
I think you were just lazy with it before, to be honest.
No, I think it's honestly in the aftercare. It's like the I was doing a poor job. I feel like making sure like this may be embarrassing to admit. I was not doing a lot of lotion and stuff like on my body in general until like very way too recently. Like I feel like that was part of it is like my skin would dry out from the self tanner and it'd be like cracking off and shit. And I was never putting on lotion. Now I have like a 20-step lotion routine that I do every time I get out of the shower. And I think it makes a huge difference in the self tanner along with exfoliating every time I'm in the shower after I put the self tanner on as well. I think those two things like huge combo. It's not even because I've been applying the self tanner the exact same one in the exact same way literally since I was 16 years old, but it's the aftercare and exfoliating that I think is the difference. Yeah.
Noted.
But I feel like you can give zero effort with the spray tans and they just fade off your body better than with a little bit of like self tanner.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, that's my rant about self tanner and spray tan.
Okay, love that.
Yeah. I'm on my health grind, I'm like trying to be really good. And so today I am like, you know what? I need a yearly pap smear.
Oh, she's been using ZocDoc and making all
I
of her
have.
appointments.
I really have.
I was so proud of her.
I really have. So I made like a couple appointments and I was like, need obviously which like this might be controversial to say. Like, sorry, me throwing like things out there all day. It's not even that controversial, but like, first of all, a gynecologist appointment is so boring when you're in a relationship and you have been since the last appointment because there's like not one thing to like, sometimes you feel like, oh, she's going to ask me like, have you had any sleep? And you're like, oh, just one, girl. Like it was an accident. I was drunk, like, And it's like, what am I supposed to say?
It's the same energy as like when you're using your fake ID to get in, then like you have your real ID and it's like, oh,
yeah,
there's no rush.
Exactly. I'm like, okay. She's like, do you want an STI test? I'm like, I'm good. Like, unfortunately. And if I, even if I had the even like 0.1% hint of a like, oh, maybe Reed cheated on me. Unfortunately, I just like, no, he didn't. Not unfortunately. But you know what I'm saying? I just know he didn't. So I'm very confident in that. So I was like, I'm good on the STD test. And except I think they probably did run it because they took my pee. So whatever. But, I guess.
Very hydrated.
We'll see. Yes, my pee was actually literally clear. Like it looked like water. And that's saying a lot because I'm on a lot of dehydrating shit right now, medication wise.
But you drink more water than anyone I've ever met my entire life.
I know.
You have like what, your hydro flask was like 64 ounces?
Yes, the Stanley. It's yeah.
Yeah. You go through like multiple of those a day.
Oh, so many.
It's like, I think you're going to like explode with water.
No, I know.
It's like scary.
I drink so much water. I'm
have you
always
ever been close
thirsty.
to like drowning yourself?
Yeah, I went to the hospital once
I
because
thought you did.
I drank too much water. And I literally sent myself into like a little, it's actually really bad for you to drink too much. So I sometimes do have to stop myself. I'm like, whoa, I just drink like so much fucking water in like a really short amount of time. Like people have died, you know, those challenges where people like keep their hand on something and they've had to chug the water.
Yeah.
First of all, I think I could handle all of that water because I think
your body's used to it.
I'm so used to it, but I'm saying that is really scary. Yeah. And that's really scary. So speaking of water, but anyway, moral of the story. I was not due for anything. I was just in February, and I swear to God, I had like that. My boobs were growing weird or whatever.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they're gone. I know. Sorry, everybody. Yes, I lost some weight from my fucking disease, and it's been made very clear to me that I don't look good and whatever, and I'm aware, and I agree, but I'm trying anyway. My boobs are gone. I literally lost them, and if they don't come,
they weren't fake.
They weren't. They are gone, and if they don't come back, I really will be considering a boob job very, very heavily. Hopefully they come back. I'm sure I'll gain this weight back.
Gain your weight back.
I'll gain the weight back, but in the meantime, I also think part of it I lost significant weight because I lost so much muscle because I haven't been working out, and like muscle is very heavy. So obviously when you like that muscle starts to die off, like I think part of the reason my boobs kind of grew also genuinely was from doing like solid core and building up my pec muscles, and that gave like a layer of foundation on top of like just having a little bit more boobs. So I'm thinking once I get back into my workouts and I'm back on the grind, we'll see, and I think they'll come back. But yeah, I went to the gyno for that a while ago and they referred me. I got an imaging, whatever done. Nothing was wrong. I was fine. I had no lumps. Thank God. Honestly, who inspired that also is Bridget.
Yeah.
The bar. She has breast cancer and she always is advocating for people to like
your exams.
And I think I would have just kept letting that go if I hadn't seen her post. So I honestly was glad to have gotten that done and just out of the way and been like, all right, we're good. Nothing, because it's so scary and sad. But yeah, so I went in today and I literally am like sitting there naked on this table, like, let's go, girl. And she's like, she's like, I can check your IUD strings if you want, but like, there's nothing for me to do right now. She's like, I can give you a pap smear, but you're not due for 3 years. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're good. So yeah. Oh, I just have so many controversial things to say today.
Great.
It's not that controversial. I was thinking about the other day, I saw a TikTok that inspired this thought, and then I was just really thinking deep down. This girl was like, when you're in a friendship trio and she had to pick somebody to be her maid of honor. And it's like the girl sitting, she's like sitting, the maid of honor and the bride are sitting at like the sweetheart-esque table. And then the other, third friend is sitting at like a actual just wedding guest table. And I'm just like, you don't have to pick a maid of honor. Like I was thinking about that episode of Friends. Have you seen Friends?
Yeah.
Where like they're deciding like, I don't know.
Yes, I've seen Friends.
Phoebe and Rachel and Monica.
I've seen shows. You're the one who hasn't.
I guess, but you haven't seen like The Office. I feel like it's stuff like that.
I just didn't like. It's not my favorite show.
You've seen every episode.
No,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I was just saying. I could see you being like, "Oh, Friends is stupid" or something. I don't know.
It's a great background show.
It is, but basically, they're all deciding like Monica, who's going to be Monica's maid of honor, Phoebe or Rachel, and they're like fighting over it. And it's like, you could have two, or you don't have to do it at all. Like, why? Like, what is the point of ranking your friends and picking some sort of hierarchy unless it's a very clear like, oh, like how we did, where it was like, obviously I'm going to be your maid of honor, or like, you have a sister like Bridget and Danielle. No shit, Danielle's going to be Bridget's maid of honor.
What's crazy to me is fighting over it.
Yeah,
it's like, you want to do work. Because personally, like, count me out of that.
No, I feel like if I was like really close with somebody and I would be a little bit like,
but
yeah,
it's if you didn't pick me, like, I'm not going to fight for you to pick me.
I'm not going to fight for you to pick me, but I probably would be a little offended.
I'll be irritated, yeah, but like at the end of the day, like, so be it.
I guess, like, I get it. And you're probably at the end of the day, once you get done with all of it, you're probably like, all right, kind of glad I didn't have to do that. But also, I don't know. I
think a trio is crazy though, because like it is a very common thing to have co-maids of honor.
Yeah,
like a matron of honor and like a maid of honor, whatever. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
like, you can make your own fucking rules. So I just think like that's like a knock at your friend. Like that seems intentional.
Yeah,
that, like I would be like, we're done. Sorry, like that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Or just don't like have one and just have bridesmaids and nobody's the maid of honor. If it's like if I ever felt like a little bit of, oh, who am I going to pick? It's like neck and neck for these people. I think either do two or don't do it at all. I don't know.
I feel like I was just really inconsiderate towards that one girl. Like,
I just think, especially the sweetheart table. I'm sorry, that was crazy.
crazy.
I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you don't have to do a sweetheart table. Just sit us all next to
Literally.
Like, I don't know.
Like, leave the
Whatever.
sit with your husband.
Yeah.
Maid of honor. Like, that's
Yeah, that
crazy.
was also interesting. I don't know. But personally, just, I don't know. I think like there's no rules with weddings. Like, yeah,
it's literally choose your own adventure.
it is. You can do whatever
you want. I will say, I'm gonna be honest. I am a little bit sad. I'm not having the same engagement era as Taylor.
Yeah. No, be glad you're done with it. I feel like
Why?
you're like a step ahead of her. You're like married.
Yeah, but I'm like, I wish you could have been like engaged at the same time.
I get
Would
that.
that have changed anything in my life? Probably not. But like, parasocial.
No, I get it, I guess. But I feel like people refer to your wedding as the royal wedding, but it's like if Travis and Taylor were getting married, like
Yeah, I guess I would have been like
the duality.
Wouldn't
of
even
that.
been like competing because like I'm not like anywhere near her.
It's not that
but
you
it's
would have
like-
been competing, but like that
I
truly
actually-
is the royal.
I'm gonna be honest. If like her wedding was on the day of my wedding, I definitely would be kind of a little bit checked out of my wedding.
Okay, because you'd want to know what's
I'd be
happening.
like, what's happening? Like, I'd be into like my show.
Yeah,
You know.
that's so fair.
So it's actually probably for the best. It's for the
I
best.
think it's for the
yeah.
best.
And like she was there with me. I got married where she had a music video. Like she was there.
It's so true. Maybe she'll do it at Ohika.
I doubt it.
No, she's gonna do it somewhere. I feel like they're gonna end up doing like Rhode Island or something random like that.
She's like a house there or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, she went to that wedding at one of those places in Rhode Island. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah, I know. I'm very interested. I don't know, or maybe will they do it somewhere like where does Travis have ties? I don't know.
Are you seriously saying you don't think my hair is shorter?
Yes.
It is so much shorter.
Every time she goes, she's like acts like she's getting a bob, and in my opinion, I don't even know if it looks one
It
inch
was
different.
past like, my tit, right? It was like here.
It was not.
It was.
No.
Hallie, it's literally that much shorter.
Okay. I need to see a reference photo. I mean, I think it looks great. It looks super healthy. It looks like your hair. Like I wouldn't even think you have extensions in. But do I think that looks like
I didn't say I got a bob, but it's shorter.
I really don't think so.
I literally feel like you're like my husband and I came home to you and you like didn't notice my
Yeah.
hair. That's how it feels. You're like, what's different?
No, that's so true.
But like whatever.
I am giving that.
It's so fine. Speaking of husbands, Kevin and I made a deal. I'm going to lose 20 pounds and he's going to gain 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
When? Just
By the end of the year.
okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're both
because-
going to be in the gym for different reasons.
Yes, because like
Okay.
I fit in his pants and I don't want to. To be quite honest with you.
Okay.
The other day, so he lets the dogs out the first time in the morning, but Stacy only gets up to go twice. So like the second time, we always rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to let her out. And by let her out, I mean like open the sliding glass door. So I lost the other day. So I go like put on clothes and like his sweatpants are right there. Like, so I grab his sweatpants. They're like tied with the string. I can't get them on.
You don't tie the string.
And I literally cannot pull them up. I'm fucking livid. I'm like, take her out. I'm not doing this shit. Like I started my day feeling like shit.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair. I do think though it's a little bit like, granted, have I participated in the trends? Yes. But these trends of the bitches
What
getting
trends?
lifted up with
Oh.
one arm.
Bitch, I wouldn't even try that.
I know, I'm just saying, but I think it is giving really like ridiculous and unrealistic and a little bit almost weird. Like, granted, have I done it? Like,
Did you make
I've made both. I've done both the trends. Is it kind of fun? Yeah. But at the same time, it is like, come on, like it's normal to like be a very similar size to your partner. It doesn't like half these bitches. One, I'm like, you're like 4'11" and
Yeah.
your boyfriend's 6. Of course, you know what I'm saying. But
Kevin's not like a twig. He's just like
no, he's tall as
lanky.
fuck. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think that like it's super ridiculous and unrealistic that it's like, oh my God, like that's the standard of a relationship,
Yeah.
like getting lifted up with one arm. That's so fucking dumb.
I did ask Kevin, I was like, why don't you like work out anymore? And he's like, I don't have time. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I come home and like you're yelling at me for food. Like, that is so true. I don't cook and I don't clean. So like
Yeah.
he goes to work all day, comes home and he's like, I have to do things.
Yeah,
For you.
there's like a whole household
And
to
he's
take
like,
care
so
of.
if you'd rather like not have me do that, I can go to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I think I would rather have you do
Yeah.
what you're doing.
100%.
So we're both gonna get up earlier.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah. Mhm.
Also, on somewhat of a similar topic, but I saw a video on TikTok that was like, some of you girls are not looking for a husband, you're looking for a father. And I was like,
Okay.
it's so true. The way that people on TikTok set these like standards and precedents is always where it's like, like about splitting bills or like, oh, my boyfriend would never let me pay for that. It's just, it's giving like really weird.
I just don't get like why you don't want to be self-sufficient.
No way. And like my thing is, we've talked about this before, but like if you want to be a stay-at-home mom and that is going to be like you come to an agreement with your husband and you like have equity in this, if you own a house and you're like, well, I get part of this house because I'm doing a full-time job by taking care of the kids. That's great. And if that's what you want to work out, like period, and you have the trust and the faith in your fiance, husband, whatever it is, to not have a job for those like amount of years to stay at home and raise your kids, amazing. But it's just like some of the standards and expectations. It's like,
I hate when I see those videos where it's like how me and my XYZ split bills. And it's like the rent. And then it's like their vacations. And then it's eating out. I'm like, and everyone's like, the comments are, whenever I think it's normal, the comments are terrible. Yeah. It's always like, you pay for where you live.
You pay 50% of the rent.
Crazy. And the comments like, well, I make more. Doesn't matter. Get a new man. Oh my God.
It's so scary.
Like, maybe, like, I don't know. Like, I just think that there's more things to life. I don't know.
This is going to be really mean. I don't even know I should say this.
Go.
Every time I get a comment like that where it's like, I could never be, like, people will comment mean things to me like, I could never be with somebody who, like, doesn't pay as much as you, or how do I word this? I'll get comments where it's like, I could never be with a man that I had to pay for XYZ. And I'm like, you're never going to have to worry about that because you're not going to make as much money as me.
That's so true.
Sorry.
I stand by that.
It is.
No,
so
I hate those comments. Actually, I don't really give a shit. Like,
I don't either. It's just funny. I'll get like DMs like, oh, I could never be with somebody like,
hey, queen, he's using you.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah. Well, the thing that pisses me off with those comments is the fact that it's like, you are saying Reed's job objectively is not embarrassing. How much money he makes is not embarrassing. It's great. If you looked at that, like for his age and everything, he's doing great in his career. He makes plenty of money to support himself. So that's not embarrassing. So why does it become embarrassing? Because I make a substantial amount more than him, then now it's suddenly embarrassing that, you know what I'm saying? It's like the only thing that you're saying is embarrassing is that a woman makes more money than a man.
Yeah.
Why is that embarrassing? Because I'm not embarrassed of it. He's not embarrassed of it. So it doesn't make any sense. So that's my rant of the day.
I enjoy working. I
love working.
Money.
Same.
And getting to choose how I spend it. That's fun for me.
I don't want to be a girl who sees something, and I mean this so nicely. I think the prednisone's just really making me.
She has prednisone rage.
I do. But it's like, I see videos like, oh, when I see the cutest new Lululemon drop and I go ask my boyfriend and he gives me his credit card. I love just having the Apple Pay, click, click, it's mine. I made that decision. I didn't even got to ask somebody for their credit card. I'm good.
I get it. I love that.
I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. Thank you, Ariana Grande. And that's not to brag. That's whatever.
It's not. It's just a fact.
It is. And if your boyfriend gives you money to buy clothes, that's awesome, girl. Love that. I love getting a free something every once in a while.
I love when I get to be like, oh, this person's always supporting me. Here's your Venmo for your coffee. Here's your
100%.
I love that.
100%.
I don't need anyone's permission. It's my money. I get to do with it as I please.
100%.
We get a clear teacher wish list because we want to.
I know.
How fun is that?
So fun. And so amazing. DraftKings Casino has your playbook for gaming action all season long. Play thousands of popular slots for a shot at jackpots. Over $400 million has already been awarded. New players get 500 spins on Huff and More Puff over 10 days. Download the app, use code DIARIES, and claim your spins after your first $5 wager. Get in the game with DraftKings Casino, home of the largest jackpot win in online casino history. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-878-977777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days, valid for featured game only, and expire after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends October 5th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days, valid for featured game only, and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends October 5th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Guys, Stacy's doing great.
That's so good.
She's so smart. Like, so great. I love her so much. Perfect addition to the family.
Yeah.
I just feel like my little household is complete, and she's potty training very well.
That's
I think it's
good.
been super helpful too to have the house because she's been like, going outside there
Yeah.
and stuff. So she's like getting the swing of things way faster.
It is crazy the difference that a house versus a city apartment will make in terms of.
Cities apart. That's how traumatized I am.
It is. It's really bad.
Training a dog in a city apartment makes you question getting the dog in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, I've never crashed out harder over potty training a dog in the city.
It's really, really, really hard. Like that's, and it's so, you want to, I feel like especially in a New York City, maybe you're a little bit lonely. You want a dog so bad.
Yeah.
It seems like the best idea ever, but it is like literally 15 times harder just because the getting them to understand that like this square footage in this apartment is no, but then we need to walk down through this building out onto this street before you're allowed to go.
And here's some concrete.
Yeah, like the connecting the dots, it's not instinctual because there is really no grass anywhere like in New York that you're allowed to have your dogs on. Pretty much anywhere in this fucking city, I'm not kidding. It's so hard. Whereas like at your, and it's like even when you try to like, because like I like to do positive reinforcement where it's like if my dog was to pee, I would show them the pee and then I would immediately take them outside and be like, that's where you go outside. But when you're in a city apartment, like to like be like, all right, and then try to like get them downstairs,
Yeah.
it's 5 minutes later before they're on the street and they understand like, no, I wasn't supposed to go there. Whereas like you can just put them right outside when you have a house.
And it's so much easier too with positive reinforcement at a house because like you take a dog out like every 20 minutes when you're potty training them.
Mhm.
Doing that in an apartment is just like
It's impossible.
so hard. Plus also with the city when it's so bad, it's so many germs and whatever. Like it takes way longer before you can even have them on the streets of New York City. So like Stacy is like on pee pads in our apartment like when we're here during the week, and then is outside at the house because like
Yeah.
she can't be on the ground in New York yet because it's just like too germy.
It's because of
Which
the
is, like-
leptospirosis.
Yeah,
They're not
so
like
it's just,
fully
like-
vaccinated.
It's way harder because
Yeah.
like it's just gets confusing for them very quickly. But she's doing fantastic. Like she knows pee pads at the apartment and outside at the house,
That's
which has
good.
been amazing. I've been
That's
like
good.
not crashing out at all, which has been great.
Yeah. No, it is great. Also, I got back into a while ago, I've said, but like crating my dogs when I leave. They're not crate trained in the sense of obviously they sleep in bed with us. I need a king size bed so fucking bad. It's like every day more apparent to me. But I will say the crating them when I was gone. I don't know why I ever wasn't doing that. I think I like felt bad originally when it was just Finley because I was like, oh, she's so sad and alone. But like the second I had two dogs, like I don't know why that was ever not a happening for me. And I will never go back. I love my dogs being crated and just like especially Rusty being blind, knowing that he's
It's safer.
good. And all they're gonna do is sleep under the blankets on a fucking couch when I'm gone. So why not have them in blankets in a little like playpen? So it's been great. My dog's been so much better with that. I don't know what I was doing before that, honestly.
Yeah. It's amazing. Stacy is also crate trained, but she's crate trained at night as well. So she goes in her kennel at night and whenever we leave the house, and she loves the crate, which is the whole point of getting crate trained. It's like when you start with that, it's like your safe, happy place. And like if I can't find her during the day, she's in the crate.
Yeah.
Like she like just goes in there and lays down. Like she just loves it in there, which is like the whole purpose and the point. But like when you break crate training, which I did break with Fitz at one point and I did break with Frank at one point, but then went back into it, obviously, it just gets a lot harder.
I do love though, like I love waking up with my dogs in my bed. It is
No,
like my
I miss that.
happiest joy. Like I just need a king size bed and I think all will be good because I am a little bit sometimes throughout the night. It depends because Reed literally takes up more than half the bed. Just he's like a big dude and like always he rolls around a lot in his sleep. So it's kind of like that half the bed is just like, and then all three dogs sleep somehow on me. And if I ever have to get up in the middle of the night to pee, oh my God, my dogs have immediately taken all my spots. So I just have to kind of like push around
Wiggle
them
in.
and wiggle in there. And it's so uncomfortable. And every day I'm like, this kind of fucking sucked. But I think if I had more room, it would be great because I love waking, like my dogs like coming up in like the morning and they're just like, they smell like Fritos because they've been marinating under the blankets and stuff.
Yeah.
It's unmatched and I
do miss my dog sleeping with me, but the reason that they're crate trained at night is Kevin is allergic to dogs.
Yeah, that is.
But I decided to get 3.
yeah,
Period.
period.
And that's how I know he loves me. He's getting allergy shots. He saw an allergist a few weeks ago, and he has allergy-induced asthma, and that's why he can't breathe.
Jeez.
So that's why the dogs won't sleep with us anymore. And he's starting shots soon. Then in 6 months, the dogs can sleep with us again.
Oh my gosh.
And by that time, Stacy will be fully potty trained, and it won't be a big deal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope.
But sorry, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin's parents also came to visit us this weekend at the house.
Super fun.
Yep, that was good. Haven't seen them in a little bit because we used to go to New Jersey all the time because we were looking for houses there. And we would see them every single time. And now that our house is not in New Jersey, we don't get to see them that much.
Yeah.
So they came and visited. That was great.
That's good.
Yeah.
You had a bad experience at a certain bathhouse?
Guys, I've been traveling a lot recently, this entire year. Okay, but I was like, you know what? I'm dying for a massage.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? We booked Kevin and I a massage. He like did all this landscaping work at the house, and I was like, we deserve massages. Let's get massages. I booked them. We get there. It's like, oh, you can go like to the baths and stuff like until we're ready for you. Okay, whatever. That's annoying, but like, whatever.
This is you're not making this clear. That
Sorry.
It's a bathhouse that
like bathhouse. I figured like I wasn't enough context because I don't give context.
No, she pissed me off so bad. She does this all the time, and like I never even say anything. Usually, I'm just like, "What?" She will text me like, "Drew here," and I'm like, "Who's Drew?" Like she'll just randomly send that one day. I'm like, "There is no person in our life named Drew that is even kind of relevant enough for you to just be throwing that name like it is like saying like, oh, Kevin's here with me." Like you do that constantly, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
The other day, I texted her, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Lily's here," and she's like. Lily. Lily was our giveaway winner in Tulum, but I was at Auburn and like I saw that she was on her Instagram story that she was also there. So I texted that and she's like, we haven't talked about her like as of recent.
Like obviously she said, Lily, our giveaway winner from Tulum is here. I would have said, oh my God, that's so fun. But saying Lily here, like what? Like it's always that and you do that
My
constantly.
thing is, Halley is so smart and she's so like, she has the best memory of like people and interactions and like, I assume that like she just knows
That's
what I'm
not the
saying.
same thing. If you said Lily, our giveaway winner from Tulum is here.
But I'm saying that I view you like so smart that I just imagine like you know exactly what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I also kind of think that sometimes in my head, because since like we're so close and we talk so often, I think that like you
With
just
telepathy.
Yes, but we don't.
I mean, most of the time I feel like I can catch on.
Yeah.
But it's like I literally thought you meant like Lily from Modern Family. That's where my head went because I was just like, what Lily do we know? But anyway,
I'm working on it.
Yeah, and with stories, you I sometimes give too much context, and that's a fatal downfall of mine.
We're like the perfect mix.
But sometimes I just feel like, oh, like let me set this up real good. Like let me set this story up with just so much
You are a
detail.
good storyteller.
But sometimes it's drawn out and it's too long. But providing a little context before Jaz gives you her story, it's a bathhouse. We didn't say the actual name of it. I don't want to give them hate. I do like it there, but I have had similar experiences where it's like there's a bunch of pools everywhere.
No,
There's
this is not the similar experience. Okay, this is a different level of an experience.
It's super fun. You can go float in all of these pools and stuff, but you have a set massage time at like you have a 7 p.m. massage, and like every time I've gone, I go for my 7 p.m. massage. And like, okay, go float in the pools, and we'll let you know when you're ready. And you're like, wait, like my massage was at 7, like. I want the massage to be at 7. I don't want to just wait around till you decide you're ready, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've also been there before and I've had a good experience. And also Kevin was there like a few months ago and he went for a 7 p.m. massage and got his massage right away and then floated afterwards. So like I would just have appreciated a heads up of like, which one it's going to be. Nonetheless, I was like, you know what? Push through. So like we go, we do the thing, like waiting. It's been like an hour. Okay, no one's came to get me. So I'm like, hey, can you please ask? I asked Kevin, I'm like, can you please ask them like if I can just like go shower and like wait until they're ready for me? And they're like, oh, we're ready right now. I was like, okay, well then can I go just like rinse off real quick? Like I'm about to get a massage. I've been floating around in all these pools and places that people have been in all fucking day. I feel disgusting. Like I would feel better if I got to shower before I so I could relax for an hour. I'm like, no. And I'm like, what? Like you can go down there real quick, like where the baths were. I'm like, I just want to like go to my like locker and like put on my underwear and like chill for like and just like get clean. It's like I personally can't relax for an hour knowing I've been soaking people's juices. For like an hour. I don't feel clean. I don't feel good. I just don't understand like why I'm getting pushback on like taking 2 minutes.
No, I completely agree.
That just seems diabolical to me of like why I can't have 2 minutes. Like why is there any pushback of like why do I need to explain to you that I want to go upstairs? I want to rinse. Mind you, it's 2 steps away and rinse off, put on my underwear so I can relax for my massage.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
No, I get that.
You can take your soaking wet swimsuit and sit here. That just seems disgusting to me. I'm sorry that everyone that goes there is fucking nasty and doesn't care to shower afterwards, but I personally do so I can relax my massage.
Do you feel clean after a massage?
No, I'm gonna go home and shower after. But I'm saying just after sitting in these tubs that it's late at night. People have been in there all day. I just feel gross.
No, that's so valid. I get that.
I just don't get like why they had to argue with me and tell me that I couldn't. Like that just seems fucking diabolical to me. Like if I'm paying for this expensive ass experience, I don't get why I can't have 2 minutes to feel clean so I can actually relax, not be soaking in these juices for this hour.
That just
seems insane. It was so, and I got so tense. Like I'm like, I don't understand why I'm getting pushback to be clean.
Yeah.
And they're like, people just don't do that here. I'm like, even more of a reason of why I want to.
Yeah.
Like I just don't.
That is true.
Ridiculous. So I was just like so tense from even having this conversation. I was like, I'll just go home. So I went home. I didn't, and I left that yogurt shop with no yogurt, no massage.
You wanted?
No.
Dang.
So
that's rough.
I'm still tense.
Yeah.
And I will not go back there.
Okay.
Out of pure principle.
Period.
This even bothers me, like, and I'm not even being pick me here, but like even to like influencers that like we're friends with, I hate going to influencer things like before the US Open because people can't read the room.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's very simple to like recognize like, oh, don't take pictures or videos when they're playing. That seems like just like normal etiquette. Like, and I feel like you can pick up on that pretty quick because like they're like people get yelled at for like talking. I think it's pretty easy to pick up on. So like I get like we all got invited there because we're posting, but like there's so many breaks throughout to take a picture or video. I just don't think it needs to. I think it's very easy to recognize. Oh, this is an appropriate time and this isn't. And it bothers me that like it turns into like a bad rep of like people like ruining it because they can't shut the fuck up for like the right times. Like
it is weird because I think like the US Open is one of the only events ever that you would be invited to a suite somewhere where you cannot be like screaming, talking, and like it's a very different dynamic for people who like I feel like the only reason that a lot of people go to the US Open like influencer wise are because like they just got invited through an influencer event. Like I personally had never been to tennis before an influencer event. And so like, I obviously didn't know the rules of the etiquette. It is super easy to pick up on in 2 seconds.
That's my only point.
Yeah, like you can obviously realize in 2 seconds, like, okay, this is a quiet sport, but you probably like, I wouldn't walk into there thinking that it was going to be like that if you hadn't watched tennis before. So it is like kind of shocking just because any sport you think of, it's loud, it's screaming, it's rowdy. Like you can be drinking so much like beer and throwing it everywhere and screaming, and that's how sporting events usually are. So it is like kind of a culture shock walking into tennis where it is so like classy and quiet and you're dead silent. Like literally if you cough too loud, everybody in the stadium can hear you. And it is definitely like, oh, whoa, because and I love it, honestly. I find it peaceful and I love going there because I don't even love drinking at sporting events that much. Like I do like it. I love a glass here or there, like whatever. But sometimes it's nice because you're just like, oh my God, I can just like go sit here and maybe like casually sip on something and I don't have to feel like I need so much beer and like whatever.
It's not like it's a sport where it's like you're there just to like drink and vibe.
Yeah. Like you're actually watching and it's very quiet. But so I understand how like a lot of these influencers probably have never gone to anything tennis before and they walk in and then they're like, wait, what? Because like at a football game, there's really not any time that I feel like you couldn't just start taking videos and photos and nobody cares.
Honestly, any sport.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like any basketball, anything, like especially in a suite or something, like no one's looking at you. Like you can do whatever you want.
But I feel like even like when you first walk in, they're telling you when you can walk and when you can't walk. Like that's what I mean. It's just easy to pick up on like what the etiquette is to where it's like stop putting your TikTok on full volume and filming when they're fucking playing.
Yeah, definitely.
And like your flash pictures. I'm just like take a beat.
There's
I agree. So many breaks.
I agree. There are so many breaks.
It's just like it's irritating to me.
No, it is very true.
Because then like it's like why are influencers getting invited to this? I'm like I guess.
No, like that. It is valid.
It's valid criticism.
It is.
And I'm just like, because that's just a choice to like ignore the room at that point.
Yeah. No, it's so valid.
That's my bitching hour of the week.
Okay.
But we're going to the US Open next week. I'm very excited.
So excited. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited with the brand that we're going with too. I'm like literally, it's my dream. My dream date. So I am really excited. And yeah, the only thing though is the US Open, everybody I talked to too, like same shared experience, like it is probably the worst planned in and out type of situation. Yes. Like the transportation situation, I do not know how they haven't got something fixed because it is clearly possible. We went to Wimbledon and it was a breeze getting out.
getting in and out.
But
gorgeous.
No, both. Yeah. But it's like literally we called an Uber almost basically directly to the front. Like we walked like around the corner and our Uber was sitting there waiting for us, picked us up and drove us back. We got back in like 45 minutes. And we left at the rush hour time when every single person was leaving. We left.
Even walking through out of the stadium.
Just everything was easy. And I'm like, so it's clearly possible for there to not be every single time I've gone to the US Open, if I've ever gotten in an Uber, I always regret it. Like take the train every time. You have to do that. Like and the train is horrendously crowded and it is still really difficult to get in.
And it still takes forever.
It does still take forever. But if you take an Uber, every single time without fail, I have ended up hopping out on the side of the highway and literally like walking, climbing fences, trying to get through because it's just like, I'm going to miss the entire thing if I sit in this Uber because it will probably take me 3+ more hours to go 1 mile. They have got to get that figured out because it's just poor planning at that point because I'm like, it's clearly possible. Like in London, it's no issue. Yeah. It's totally fine.
I would love to I don't want to be on that committee or like whatever job that is, but I would love to like be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
And just like listen and like understand that.
Why it's so bad.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like don't allow Ubers. Like at that point, like seriously. I don't even know. Figure out something else, a shuttle. I don't know.
Be something.
It's really, really, really bad.
It is a lot, yeah.
Yeah. But I do love once you're there, it's so great. But the getting there in and out is so awful.
What's your favorite part about this season of life?
That's not a good question for me at the moment. This season of life has not been great for me in like the last
That's
month.
Okay.
Yeah. So nothing.
This month is your only part of the season?
What's a season of life? Like I'm thinking like any time I can think of in the past like month and a half hasn't been my favorite.
This era, like your era of living with Reed and being half at the house and half at the apartment and like being a career woman and like making moves and
everything's great in that aspect.
Like,
okay,
what's your favorite part about the season of life?
Independence.
It's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, we also have a show with Amazon Live. It's called Worth the Hype. Every week on Thursday.
So true. That felt random.
No problem. I'm just saying. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
I'm enjoying being a yes man at the moment. I don't care to be one forever, but I'm like really having appreciation for the ability to be a yes man currently and say yes to all these cool, fun, exciting things.
Yeah.
Because I know there will be a point where I will have to say no for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying having the freedom and flexibility to be a yes man currently.
I'm not gonna lie, like I have not traveled for the longest period of time. I've traveled like or had a break of not traveling, and all of this was by choice. I've canceled many trips. But literally, like I understand when people like go on tour and then they go fucking crazy because they get home and there's like, oh my God, I had all this stimulation and now I don't. It like I kind of feel like I'm having an anxiety attack. Like today, I think it really hit me. I was like, I have time. And it felt like so wrong. And I kind of was like, I need to plan 50 trips. Like, can I even get on a plane right now at this exact moment in time? Probably not, just because I don't want to put myself in situations where I like and could end up feeling really sick and there's turbulence and it's like, oh God, whatever. So I can't. But I'm not kidding. I'm like almost bored, but I'm not bored because I still have stuff to do, but I just feel super understimulated and it's the weirdest feeling.
Like, before it was like you're fitting into like the day or two you have home. And now it's like you can spread out a little bit and like not be like, your brain's not constantly thinking about the next thing you have to do in this amount of time.
Yeah. But it's like, it's really not been a pleasant experience. Like today, I literally was crashing out all morning, I feel like, and I was having an anxiety spiral because I was just like, I don't know, like I have time, even though I don't. I have like 4 videos that I need to film today. I have like a bunch of shit to do. Like I have a whole to-do list on my phone, but it just felt weird. And I literally was like sitting there like, should I have a baby? Like, I don't want a baby. I can't have a baby. Like, no. But I also, did Millie Bobby Brown adopt a baby?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
She's 21.
Is she really?
Or 22. She's young.
Yeah, but she's like older.
No, she's young.
No, but I'm saying like mentally. Like she's like.
I think that's crazy. I don't even think ethically I don't know if you're legally allowed to adopt a baby. Wait.
But she's like, she gives me like her vibe is older to me. Like I know
she's 21.
Not, yeah, but I'm just saying she got married younger. Too.
I know, but that's kind of crazy. Like, yeah, I guess the baby's gonna have a good.
She's been like working in the industry since she was like young, and she's like, I think she's just also she's like British. Like you're like,
okay,
you drink when you're younger. I don't know. I just like feel like good for her.
Period. I was just a little bit shocked by that.
That is crazy. I can't imagine like having a child.
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine a kid now.
But I just feel like
I'm pushing 30.
The adoption process is so difficult. I feel like a lot of times I know that obviously like they have money. I'm sure they're like stable and everything's great with that. But it does seem kind of crazy that like you would give a child to somebody so young. I don't know.
They've given children to worse people.
I mean, for sure. I guess that's so true.
On that note, it's been real. It's been so fun. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.